On this show, we're going to take a look at who you are. No, really, that's what we're going to do. So if I asked you what you were doing at this event, you would say, well, I'm a speaker, or I'm the speaker. Okay, I understand that. But let's drill down into that a little bit. Let's examine your role as a speaker in a little more detail and see if we can help you get a better handle on what it is you really are there. Now, I think that when we go to an event, we can be many different kinds of speakers. And I'm going to ask you to ask yourself some questions like, what is my role here? Why am I here today? What is it I want to accomplish? Well, by asking those questions before you ever get to the event, in fact, it's really best to ask yourself those questions when you're planning to go to the event, you're going to have a better experience, and so is your audience. And I'm going to give you some examples of how you can look at who you really are at any particular event. Let's say that I'm interested in container gardening, which I am. Right behind me out there is a balcony, and there's lots of containers out there with lots of things growing in them, and some of them aren't growing so well. Well, let's say I have a particular interest in drip watering systems. I've offered to come to this group to share that information with them. I'd like to turn you on to container gardening, and particularly what I've discovered about drip watering systems, and so that's what we're going to talk about today. My basic reason for being here is to share my experience, share my enthusiasm, maybe inform you. I might bring along some pictures, I might bring along a video. Essentially, I'm an informative speaker, kind of low-key, kind of casual. I don't really have anything in mind as an end goal other than to share my experience, and hopefully it's something that you will enjoy. What if I want to do more than just introduce you to drip watering systems as one way to maintain your container garden? What if, in fact, I want to teach you how to build a drip watering system? How to build one. We're going to look at plans for them. I'm going to talk about materials. I might bring in materials to show you this is the kind of tubing I used. These are the kind of watering containers that I use. We're going to look at hoses. We're going to look at how to design it for different kinds of outdoor environments, or possibly an indoor environment. We're going to look at plans, designs. We're going to talk about the cost. So now I'm not just an informative person. I am that, but I'm also a teacher. And that requires that I prepare significantly differently for my presentation than the casual guy that just wants to come in and share my great experience with container gardening and this neat drip watering system that I've discovered. Well, let's say I went beyond the idea of just talking to people about designing their own systems. What say that I became so intrigued with drip watering systems that I designed my own system. I think I made improvements on everything else I've seen out there in books and on the web, and I've packaged it into a kit. You can buy this kit, and I am here today to show you the kit. In fact, if you look at the back of the room when you came in, there was a drip watering system set up. That's my system. I designed it. And if you're interested in it, rather than having to buy the material and go hunting through all the hardware stores for the right kind of tubing and the connections and collecting old bottles or cans or plastic containers or whatever it is you're going to use, I have it in this neat box for X amount of dollars. I've done the work for you. I'm going to talk to you about it. I'm going to tell you how easy it is to set up. I'm going to even demonstrate some of the ways you hook the parts together. I can show you where it's less expensive to buy it from me, already packaged up for you. So now what am I? Now I'm the salesperson. Informative, yes. Educational, yes. But what is my primary purpose of being here? It's to sell my drip watering systems to you. That's my motivation. So what we have here is the same speaker talking about the same subject, drip watering systems, container gardening, but different motivations, different reasons for being there, right? I'm an informative guy, I'm a teacher, I'm a salesperson. They're all valid roles to play, but they are different, aren't they? They require a different kind of preparation, a different mindset, which will produce a different attitude, and a different end result in mind. So we're going to start back at the beginning. You want to ask yourself these questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What do I want to accomplish here today? What's my reason for being here? Ask those questions and others like it before you begin your preparation. You do that, you're going to have better preparation, you're going to wind up with a better presentation, you're going to be more confident, that's going to lead you to be more relaxed. It's a win-win for everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Happy speaking, know who you are, and I'll see you next time.